Shit,
I
I want to
mean,
know. I'm asking them
Well, them
questions.
your motherfucking people, Bradley. You go over there and you motherfucking ask them.
plus we tend to
Go
focus
ahead,
on the more
Napper.
we tend to
Okay,
focus on the
well,
more
so
important
y'all see, we have
problems.
somebody new here today that seems to have a little bit more information. Can answer questions a little bit more. Do y'all have any
Can you
questions for
expand the
Doctor?
panel? I have a buddy who wants to come in here, and
Hell no.
wants everybody to ask him questions. Can you
Yeah, let's
expand the
kick
panel
Bradley.
a
Okay.
little
Let's
bit?
kick
What the
Bradley so
fuck
they
did
can be
they
your
tell
friend.
us?
Yeah, kick Bradley. Fuck
I
Bradley.
thought
Let's
we
get
kick you.
Bradley out of here.
I'm the one.
No,
Excuse me.
You
no,
don't
I'm
really
Bradley,
the
need
get
to
out
shut
of
one.
here.
it
It's
down.
okay, y'all.
Let's
It's
kick
Fuck
okay,
out of
Bradley.
y'all.
here.
It's okay, y'all. It's all right. It's okay, y'all.
There we go again.
Okay.
There we go again with the bullshit. But okay, I guess not. I mean, I just wanted to ask the question. It's not
Oh,
every day you get to talk to, individuals that take pride in their European ancestry. But okay.
Anyway, so is the panel open
Okay,
for
but I mean, I
questions?
don't care if Nick
Yeah,
Bradley.
the
He
panel
is
is
a
open for questions.
transvestite, and I think that's immoral.
Okay,
And
so
he did slander
okay,
my
Box
flag in the
eight.
background,
I'm not a
so
Okay, so
I'd be on
transvestite.
board with you
okay,
kicking
I'm
him.
not a
so
Yes, he is.
transvestite.
Yes, he is. He
okay,
is a
so
Look,
Box
transvestite.
No, I'm
eight.
I'm not
not.
here
I'm a
to.
man.
I'm not
You
here
are
to say.
trans. Yes, you are. You are
I'm not here
transgender.
to.
Yes.
No,
I'm
I'm
not here
not.
to.
No,
Okay,
I'm
Okay,
not.
thank you, Funky, because I
I'm
got
a
somebody I
dude.
think
I'm a
trying to
whole
come up.
dude with a whole beard. But all right.
so Bradley, just
Eating up
wait a minute,
Bradley
Bradley. So Box
2.0. I'm
eight, you
here for it.
mentioned Box eight. You mentioned that there are many different your movements go by many different names. So if you guys have many different names, and I'm guessing I'm just under assumption here. If y'all have many different names, how do you know which movement you're fighting for? If many different names can draw in many different people amongst the United States, how do you know which movement you're actually fighting for?
I'll
Well,
answer that.
Just by looking at each other's skin.
Okay,
Huh?
it all falls under the
White
movement of
rage,
National
buddy.
hold on.
Socialism.
Azul,
Like, hold
Oh,
on, let me say
hey,
let
this.
me
that's
answer this
us. How
It
you
question,
all
all right?
doing?
falls
Nice
Because
to
under
I
the
see
would
you.
love to
movement
answer this
of
question.
National
Let's go.
Socialism, but there's different like factions. For example, like National Socialists usually are against like
That's
liberals
your
or
faggot. I was gonna
gays.
answer that.
National Socialists are usually against liberals or gays or Jews, where the other groups tend to be more focused on. They can be focused on all races, but it's usually up to the preference of the person. But like they don't focus on usually politics. It's more about culture. Like for example, like the skinheads and the KKK and all that shit, white supremacists. They're more culture oriented. National Socialists are more political oriented. But
Yeah,
they all fall under the branches of
National
National
Socialist is
Yeah,
just
Socialism.
a
I'm
good way
banned
to
for
say
translating on my
American
other
Nazi.
account, Bradley.
National Socialism has nothing to do
No,
with American
actually, hold on.
Nazi.
No, that's
It's actually what Hitler's
hold on.
party was. NSDAP translates to the German National Socialist Workers' Party.
Yeah.
That's what Nazis
So it's
were.
just a
So
it,
would that
so
not
the
be
neo Nazis, National
translation
Socialists
to?
are all the same shit.
So would
No,
that
it's
Okay,
Neo
not.
Nazis?
are
No,
what
it's
that
the
Fucking
not.
dumb
original
fat
Nazis
fuck.
were called. National
Don't
Socialist
even
isn't a
call
word for
yourself
neo-Nazi.
Nazi.
It's a word for the
That's like
originals.
the
It's a Jew word.
That's like you saying that Haitians and Kenyans are the same thing, but they're not. It's just two different types of black people.
Bradley, shut
No,
the
it's
fuck
not.
up?
When you say National
Let
Socialist,
Bradley
that's what
Jesus
Hitler was
Christ!
finish
trying to
talking.
start from the gate. Hitler was trying to start a National Socialist group from the gate. That was the political agenda that Hitler had from the original. So when I say National Socialism is connected to Nazism, I'm saying it based on education, Bradley. Shut the fuck up. Don't have shit to do with
No,
Kenyans and
but
fucking the
even
fuck
if
are you talking about?
you want to go, okay.
If
Even if you
anybody
want to
if
go to
anybody want to
political
look up
ideology,
national,
you can sit
goddamn,
here
bro,
and you can say the difference
this
between
nigga gonna
MAGA
interrupt the whole
Republicans
time,
and
bro,
establishment
and he don't know what
Republicans.
he's
Bradley,
talking
No,
shut
about.
the fuck up. You're not
Shut the
offering
fuck up,
anything
bro.
Bradley.
So
positive or constructive.
anybody
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
anybody with
up.
Bradley.
You're
any
not
kind of
saying
computer,
anything.
if you guys go look up National Socialist right now,
Look, Bradley, you brought them here to the people. The people are speaking with them. Let them speak with them, Bradley. Okay? Let them speak with them. You ain't got to overpower the conversation.
let me say
whatever.
something. Don't ever Google anything about any kind of movement, like even the Black Lives Matter movement, because Google and all those search engines have false information on everything. It's just don't do that. Read a book. Read books like
Literally, that's what
where's
I always say
my
is read
my bad.
books. Read
yeah.
actual books. And
Okay,
another thing,
Always
so
read
just
books.
to paint a
Read Mein
perspective
Kampf
of
for
how
crying out loud.
gamers, I
Volume
would
2.
never see.
Read
Let me
Mein
say,
Kampf
explain
Volume
this.
2. That teaches you
Just
National
to
Socialism.
Just to paint the clearest picture,
Put the
the main
titles. If you're
reason.
recommending
Well, hold
any
on.
books, put the book titles or the photo of the covers in the comments. That way everyone knows what you're talking about, so you're not repeating it over and over again.
Okay, the clearest way I could paint this is the reason I would consider myself a National Socialist and not a skinhead or a white supremacist or anything is because I do not hate black people. I just don't. The only race that I have hate in my heart for is Jewish people. So for me to consider myself like a white supremacist or a skinhead or KK, I would be making a fool of myself because I don't support that when it comes deep down into my heart. So that's the main difference between them is what you stand for as far as it goes. It's all ultra right wing ideology tends towards national socialism, but it's different base roots of that ideology.
So you okay, so okay. All right. So apparently, with you guys having these movements up, you guys have to have some sort of leaders or somebody that you take direction from, because you couldn't be getting these ideologies and just running with them willy nilly, right? So I saw you, Monique, nodding your head when you and number six were going back and forth about it being an overall American Nazi type of movement. So with it being an American Nazi type of movement, do you feel that these movements that you all are a part of will devolve into something racial if it comes to something like a civil war?
Well, I wouldn't say anything about a civil war, but as far as like racial, I mean, it already is racial, but it's more towards like the Jew race because people think that that's a religion. Judaism is the religion. Ashkenazi Jewish is a ethnicity. It'll show up in an ancestry DNA test. That's what our main concern over
Okay,
anything
so yeah,
else.
so you don't hate black people, but what's up with the names Monique
I
and
personally
Tyquisha
don't. I'm not
and
going to
all that
speak for
shit?
those two, but I personally don't.
What's up with the Monique and the Tyquisha shit and all the all the little
We
Because
use
jabs
those
that black
names
people?
Because
so we don't get kicked
they go
immediately. Because
around
Heinrich
trolling black
Himmler
people by
We
yelling
do
out
that
their
so
names
we
and
we
reason.
do that
So
so we
I
don't
do the
okay.
same
Hitler
thing.
during
I
World
do the
War
I
same
II.
do
thing.
that so
He
that
actually
way
led
Nobody's
out.
I
asking you,
usually
Bradley.
come in with my
Bradley,
camera
goddamn,
off.
nobody's talking to you.
I usually come in with my camera off and I have it like that so that way people don't immediately just kick me when they see this and then I'll turn it on. I'll first announce myself and be like, "Hey," and then they'll start talking and then I'll turn on my camera just to see if I can last a couple seconds before I get kicked. That's why.
So all the names in the world you thought of
I do it
Monique
because
and
it's a
Tyquisha.
fucking ghetto nigger name.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
I'll
that's
slap
more
you right
like it.
across your
I
faggot
like
face,
that
number
more than
6.
what number one is talking about. At least you're
See,
honest.
Bradley's
Well, I
Bradley's a
am being
great
honest, but
representation of
yeah,
black people.
Monique. I was
Boss
just
8 is
saying
a
why
Can
monkey.
I
you
do
let him
it, not
talk?
really why. I was just saying why I do it, not why I picked the name Monique.
Let me ask y'all, have y'all ever checked into what the Hebrew Israelites preach
The
Fuck
Hebrew
the
or
Israel.
Hebrew
teach?
Israelites, man. They're a bunch of fags. They don't know shit.
Dude,
I
we
noticed you guys
listen.
make up a bunch of fake
No,
We
history
I'm
with
not
no
talking.
facts
Boss
all right.
behind
three,
it.
Let's
boss
roll. Let's
three,
roll. Let's roll.
boss three. You know why I'm not
Listen.
talking to you? Because you don't even know what a municipal district is, and you said black people are
Yeah,
uncivilized. I just told
municipal
you the other
district's
day.
your
I'm
job
talking to
digger
box
on, you
one.
fat piece of
Box
shit.
one. I'm pretty
But
sure
he's
you.
with them
I'm
though.
talking to box one. I'm not
Bradley,
talking to
shut
you
the
either,
fuck
I'm
up.
Bradley.
here to actually go to war. I'm sick of listening to you fat
So box
faggots.
one. I know you over here to talk shit. I'm asking him a question
I
because
want to
most of his
suplex you on your
ideology
stupid little
lines
neck.
up with the Hebrew Israelites. So that's why I'm specifically asking box one. Have you ever heard the Hebrew Israelites talk?
However,
So
heard
number
them talk.
6, you need to shut your
Yeah.
goddamn mouth. I'm gonna punch you out.
What the hell was
Shut up,
that?
bro. Shut up,
Of
monkey.
No.
course you did.
As for hearing them talk, no, I haven't.
Okay, they pretty much got the same anti-Semite
White power, you fucking
rhetoric that you
nigger.
just was
Fuck.
preaching right now. Except they preach it from the standpoint that they believe that black people are the original Hebrews, and that the Semites, the guys who are calling themselves Jews, which is outside of Judaism, which is not a religion, they're a group of
Isn't that what
people that's
Kanye believes?
Ashkenazi. Yeah, well, Kanye doesn't really believe it, but he kind of got
It
into it, so
is.
that's why he started that rhetoric that he was. But yeah, that's it.
Interesting.
Make it.
But yeah.
You might
But
want to read something on that. I read Hitler's Table Talk. That's where I got that information
I
from.
mean, even then, my focus isn't about that. My focus is about the Ashkenazi Jews that are in like running the media and running the government that are taking advantage of all the lower income communities and pitting the middle
Right.
class against each other. And even the black community is affected by them too. Like, I think y'all should stand with us in this fucking movement, to be honest.
Right.
So with that, if you feel that way, right? Say it comes to a time where this situation or these movements eradicate that situation, right? When it comes in mind of the Jews, right? Follow me.
No, this is
Say that situation is eradicated, then who would be you all's next target?
Well, for
What the
everybody else,
hell?
I'm
So
gonna be honest. For everybody else, it would probably be black people, I'm sure. But for me personally, I don't care what y'all do. I don't.
yeah, we